Vacation on a cruise ship is a super opportunity to relax and see other countries at the same time. We will show you the top 5 cruise ships of the USA, which simply excite with their capabilities and sizes. Subscribe to the channel in advance so as not to miss the latest selections of America's top. 5th place, Adenova. In July 2015, Carnival Corporation and PLC Holding announced plans to build for new Helios project liners for AIDA Cruises and Costa Cruises with a displacement of 180, 0 tons, and a maximum capacity of 600 passengers. A feature of the new liners is the new concept of green cruising, the use of liquefied natural gas (LNG) as fuel, which allows to reduce harmful emissions into the atmosphere by 25%. Construction of the world's first LNG-powered cruise ship, Adenova, began in September 2017. Commissioned in December 2018, Adenova performs cruises all year round. There are 21 categories of cabins on the ship, ranging from single to family penthouses, 17 restaurants, including traditional self-service options, and 5 specialized ones. A swimming pool with a light sliding glass roof allows ships to cruise in winter. 4th place, Oasis of the Seas. On this megaliner, all connoisseurs of this type of vacation dream of taking a cruise. Oasis of the Seas is the first vessel of the unique Oasis class of the same name, the largest in the world. In the near future, no company is going to build anything like this or even more. Since its construction at the STX Europe shipyard in the Finnish city of Turku in 2009, Oasis of the Seas has been permanently based in the port of Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades, in Florida, and has operated week-long cruises onto routes in the Caribbean. The liner spent the summer of 2014 in the Mediterranean Sea. So many European cruise lovers were able to try it. Summer 2019. Oasis of the Seas again made weekly round-trip cruises in the Western Mediterranean, landing in Barcelona and Civita Vecchia, Rome. Now the liner is based in Miami in winter, and in summer, it performs week-long cruises to the Bahamas from New York. In October 2019, major repairs renovation were carried out at a cost of $168 million. 3 water slides and the Ultimate Abyss, the highest dry slide in the world, appeared on the stern. Relative to other offers on the market, the cost of cruises on Oasis of the Seas is quite high. But traveling on it is so popular that special offers are rare, despite the huge capacity. According to the Berlitz Handbook, in 2016, Oasis and Allure took first place in the family vacation category. Oasis of the Seas is regularly included in the top rating of the Cruisacritic website in various categories, compiled on the basis of passenger reviews. According to the results of the latest sanitary inspection by the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) organization, the liner received 98 points out of 100 possible. 3rd place, Allure of the Seas. On this megaliner, as well as on its Oasis-class counterparts, all connoisseurs of this type of vacation dream of cruising. It simply amazes with its size, interiors, and entertainment opportunities. No cruise company is going to build anything like this or even more in the near future. Since its construction at the STX Europe shipyard in Turku, Finland, Charm of the Seas has been permanently based at the port of Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades, in Florida, performing week-long Caribbean cruises onto routes. Allure of the Seas will spend the summer of 2022 in the Mediterranean, on a week-long route with different ports of embarkation. In November 2022, the ship will be transferred to the port of Houston Galveston. According to the Berlitz Cruising and Cruise Ships Guide, Allure and Oasis have repeatedly won first place in the Family Vacation nomination. In 2021, the liner took 2nd place in the Best Cruises overall rating of the Cruisacritic website among large ships, compiled on the basis of passenger reviews. According to the results of the latest sanitary inspection by the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) organization. Allure of the Seas received the maximum 100 points. Another repair renovation worth $165 million held in May 2020. Water slides appeared on the stern of the vessel, as on later Oasis glass liners. Second place, Harmony of the Seas. The Harmony of the Seas is 2 meters longer and slightly larger than the displacement of its brethren, so it officially became the largest operating vessel in the world. Read more: the largest ship in the world. In April 2018, the palm of the championship passed to the new Symphony of the Seas liner, which is 2,000 tons more in displacement. On the third Oasis glass vessel, for the first time on Royal Caribbean liners, 3 water slides appeared. 2 extreme slides of the abyss, the height of a 10-story house without water. Descent on felt mattresses. For the first time, a liner of this class conducted its first navigation in Europe, and not in the Caribbean. In the summer of 2016, he performed week-long cruises with landings in Civitavecchia, Rome, and Barcelona. It was a great opportunity for Europeans, including Russians, to discover the largest and grandiose liner in the world before Americans. On October 23rd, the Harmony of the Seas headed for Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where it was based on a permanent basis. In May 2019, the ship was transferred to the port of Canaveral, Florida, from where it makes weekly cruises onto routes in the Caribbean region. In the summer of 2021, Harmony of the Seas again embarked on week-long routes in the Mediterranean Sea with landings in Civitavecchia and Barcelona. The cost of cruises is quite high for a standard class liner, but it's worth it. The vessel is so huge that it is almost impossible to inspect it completely and visit all the shows during a week-long trip. To attend the free evening shows at the Royal Main Theatre, the Aqua Theatre, and the Ice Rink, you need to book in advance on the website, available 3 weeks before the start of the cruise, or through the personal account on board. If this is not done, there may not be enough seats. Now let's move on to the biggest monster of the oceans. First place, Symphony of the Seas. Symphony of the Seas is an Oasis glass cruise ship owned by Royal Caribbean International. As of 2023, it is the second largest passenger ship in the world, second only to Wonder of the Seas. The ship was built at the Chantier de l'Atlantique shipyard in Saint-Nazaire, France. It is the 4th in the Oasis line. Symphony of the Seas is an 18-deck ship with a length of 361 meters. It accommodates 518 passengers with double occupancy, is maximally capable of taking on board 680 passengers, not counting the crew of 200 people. It includes 16 guest decks, 22 restaurants, 20 for swimming pools, and 759 cabins. There is also a children's water park, a full-size basketball court, an ice rink, and 13-meter climbing walls. In addition, the ship has a so-called Central Park, containing more than 20,000 tropical plants. The godparents of the liner were the family of actors Alexa Vega, Carlos Pena Jr., and their 2-year-old son Ocean. Thus, for the first time in the industry, the whole family became sponsors of the ship. The baptism ceremony took place in Miami in November 2018. Subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the latest selections of America's top